where we are going to attempt wooden hand and sweet potato. I just got this wooden hand as a gift, and so I came running to attempt to paint a depiction. We're gonna do my favorite direct watercolor where you don't draw first, but and we gotta jump right in. I got like 25 minutes. I gotta go to work. So, what brush to use? Let's start with I don't know. We could start with I just found this brush. It's 12. This one is 10. I thought I saw like a 14 somewhere. There's the 14. Let's start with the number 14 protege 7500 round. And so we're painting on the back of this painting here because this is 300-pound watercolor paper. It's very thick, and this I don't believe this is like on its way to the museum or anything. So let us just use the back of that and uh, get rid of this. This I don't know what the heck this is I want to think it's Arch's hot press, but I really don't think it is. So this was yesterday, and we were working on the Vanessa Redgrave style of what do you call it? Wildflowers. Anyway, jumping right in, we got this beautiful wooden hand here. We really got to put it to work for us, right? So I'm just gonna take like these. I forgot why we have these random uh, colors here. This looks like a good medium tone. Maybe a little more yellow in there. I don't really want green in there. All my yellow has green in it, but that looks okay. I don't know. Maybe a little brown in there. Just try and maybe match some kind of neutral tone over there. You know, nothing wrong with draw first, but we're sure as heck not going to draw first. Anyway, let's see. This one is Artist Loft Yellow. It doesn't have any green on it, so that's looking okay. I don't think a little green in there is going to kill us. And do we have a paper towel? I don't know. Here's a well-used one, and let's just say that's going to be the this, and then I guess like this could be that, and that makes this, that, and that's not really going to be a very good composition, is it? Well, I guess if this is this, it still doesn't look that good. Maybe like this should be here. And let's say that this is going to be the base. That is a pretty ugly green color we got there. Let's see if we can't, heaven forbid, we should wash the palette and start fresh, but I think that might be the ticket right now. I'm just gonna see if we can get a lot of there. Another towel here. I think running water would work. Oh, we didn't get very much of that green out. Oh well, I guess we're gonna go with the flow and have a green tint there. I don't know. I'm just gonna sort of talk about not draw first. I'm gonna just start with some big areas here, and we're just gonna have to live with the green, I guess, then, because I did not prepare effectively, and I'm certainly not gonna walk away from the live production in order to um I see a lot of live images at times scrolling around, and nothing is happening, but that is not going to be this. What is this there? Okay. Anyway, there we have sort of said hello, we're going to be the hand. Now let's say hello, we're going to be the potato. And then I still have my tools around from the what do you call it? Vanessa Redgrave flowers, where you do that with a palette knife. Lots of fun. Check those out. That's from yesterday. And here I'm just gonna see if we can get a golden sort of something sort of golden for the uh, potato, just to get a first. So anyway, I'm gonna grab this color here, which is called rust, but is kind of a fluorescent yellow with hints of green, and give it some pop, and that looks pretty good. And we could get more paint by by adding water, and that does not look good at all. We need some red in there. I'll try this red here, which I don't really like that red that much. It's super opaque and it really dominates, but that looks like a half decent color. So let's just see if we can just come here, and we're just going to sort of try to do a big shape. It's going to say, hello, we are sweet potato with purple roots. And that's looking okay. I guess like we can come here. That looks pretty good. Leaving this white here because, well, there's a reflection there, number one. Oh no, I just got paint on my wooden thing. Oh wow, scarred for life. Oh well. Anyway. That looks good anyway. Okay, let's see if we can. I like to lean into yellow now. This is like a yellow ochre. Let's just see if we can lean into a little different of a tone here. It's not that much different. I'm gonna go bold on some yellow right here. Oh, that's better. Okay. And might as well just come here for continuity's sake. And there, looks good. And let's try to come in here. And then really we want something more orange, but now I'm gonna try to soften this line here. And this paper is not the best paper, it's not the worst, but you see how that just how this is behaving here. That is you know one symptom of this type of paper, which is the I forgot what they call it. It's the Chinese arches, but I forgot what they actually call it. And I'm just going to come down here too, and that, and good. Now I want to really kind of get rid of this if possible. I don't know if that's going to go. We'll find out. Okay, well, it got more subtle, that's for sure. All right, looks good. Actually, that's it. Looks great. Let's see if we can get that same kind of glowing highlight. There we go. Good. And then down here, good. Yeah, all right. Now maybe, it'd be good is probably to start hinting at a shadow. See this, there's a shadow right there shaped like a triangle. And here's a the primary palette where I have a bunch of blues happening. So see if we can, here's a blue. And I think if we are warm on this shadow would be good because the shadow is among the closest things to the viewer in our subject. So let's see what we got there. That looks like a warm gray that leans green. So how are we gonna get away from green? Maybe try some violet. Okay. Would anyone call that a warm gray? I would. Okay. And what's this? Okay. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Is this dry? Not really. Uh, all right. Well, I'm just going to start here. We're just going to come up here. I'm going to leave a white space with what is intended to be the edge of the potato because we do want to highlight down there at least early on in the process. And then here we're going to just try to, that does not look like the right place, but that's the beauty of direct watercolor painting because, uh, you know, we're not like you draw at first. It's like a coloring book, in my humble opinion. Not that there's anything wrong with a coloring book, right? There's definitely, coloring book is great. Adult coloring book, child's coloring book, wonderful stuff. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not throwing shade on the coloring book. Here, I'm just going to try to bring this shadow out into into nothing would be great. So, and then there's some green on that, but I hope it's not going to turn our thing green. And we could maybe keep that hard edge, but I don't want to. Oh, look at that white right there. I love it. That is going to give personality to our shadow. So, great area. This white, on the other hand, I think could go. And I guess we probably want this a little more even. And now I want to return to the color. And here I want to just put a little blue in the color just to say we are the shadow, but we are farther away than this shadow, which isn't actually the case, but even so, I think I think it'd be helpful if this shadow somehow looks farther away than this shadow. And it does not really look farther away, but I guess it's okay. I want to see. I got like five waters over there, but they're all pretty much uh okay, that looks pretty good. Too bad about this. I don't know what that is. I guess that was our mark dot. I love this little white right here. Wish we had more of that. And I'm tempted to just kind of see if we can make this a little bit less of an abrupt edge. So yes, that's a little less abrupt. Just a fade in there. I don't know how that's going to dry, but we're going to find out. And now I'm going to just bring this up to disappear into nothing. And while we're here, I'm just going to paint water on here just to begin the process of saying hello over the background, even though there's no paint on there. I'd like to get this hint of blue since we're in the back. And blue will allegedly seem farther away, and that does not even look blue. But it's the thought that counts, I guess. I think I really need a big mop brush. I do have one, but I don't know where it is. I think it's in my suitcase from my recent painting vacation. Anyway, okay, we're just going to try to, they say prime the paper. So we're just painting water all over the place on the paper. And I don't know what this little thing is right here. It could be what do you call it? A blemish on the paper, I guess. And that looks good. Okay. And here, I don't know what's happening. I'm going to try to soften this whole shadow thing. And that looks good. And I guess we can come up here. All right. So that's so far an indoor painting. Now I'm going to try with a damp brush to at least right. I want to soften this line, especially right here, because, okay, that should be soft. How that's going to dry, I don't know. I mean, it could really mess up what's on there, but I don't really like this line, so that's kind of like the mission to erase the line. Maybe we just blot it up and hope we can do something better next time. That looks pretty horrible. Darn. Just gonna, I don't know what's happening here. Hmm. Oh well, whatever. It looks terrible, but we guess who cares? We're gonna keep going. Oh boy, I guess we need a light thing shadow right here just to continue the premise that this connects right here. Let's try up here. Let's get a little bit of this. Just and that's okay, not great. Like that to just disappear. And then this was a, what do you call it? A dot we put in the beginning to say that's going to be our limit, but now I don't like it anymore. Let's see if we can get this out here. I want that to just disappear. Now it's kind of disappeared. I left this hairline white there just because keep definition happening in our what do you call it? Sweet potato. Here I'm just trying to erase that. And I guess that's the underpainting. This is not cardstock paper. I don't have the cover around. It is 300 pound Chinese arches. I forget what the name. It's not Bohong, but it's and it's not Academy, but it's similar to that, a Chinese 100% cotton, very heavy paper. And we are painting on the back of this. If you find this in the real-time watercolor painting library, I'm sure I talk about exactly what this kind of paper is. So if you want to just check that out, um, I guess the info is in there. I don't see the pad around here. It's decent paper, not the best. It's nice. Maybe this is it. No, I don't know. I don't know. I got it as a present once. It's very heavy paper. Hey, thanks for all those comments. That's really great. Wow, thanks for the thumbs up. And anyway, here we are. I got a wooden hand as a gift, and now we're trying out the wooden hand. I guess what would be good here is to paint this area here. It's one area of technically it's negative space since if the hand is the star of the show. So we did have like here was our orange, and let's see if we can come back here. We hit it with a little more red. And I was thinking there's not really enough red right there. I'm gonna just try to see these lines that go on the potato. I'm gonna try to put some of those lines. Looks good. Now we are doing negative space right there. I don't know. Yeah, you can sort of see it. My angle's a little different than yours, but the only um, the only thing I figured out to do so you could see exactly what I see is using a photograph, and I really don't like photo reference whatsoever. So that's why we don't work with a photograph. Okay, here, that's good. And we really need more red having involved over here. And I'm just trying to get a coherent, blotch of color that's not too, we don't really want any outlines happening. So we're trying to, all right. Anyway, I'm going to try, let's see what this is. That's good. It's kind of exaggerated. I'm going to see about, where is the thumb? Oh, I guess that. Let's see about right here. Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, nice. Now I want to blend this upward. Rinse the brush. I want this to just kind of disappear going up. It looks good. This white thing, like it. And then try to blend this also. Somewhere around here is the last time we painted the sweet potato. I don't know where it went. Let me see if it's right around. It came out okay. Pile of paintings. What do you get when you paint a few hours a day watercolor? You get a huge pile of paintings. That's one one thing you got. Is it here? You would think it would be. Oh, here it is. You keep me close by. That's the sweet potato from the other day. So I had that as a warm-up practice how to paint the sweet potato. Should be easy now to paint it again because that came out half decent. Looks kind of like the sweet potato. All right, I'm going to jump back into the orange leaning red, and let's see if we can't come up here and just start saying, hi, we are a sweet potato and we have depth. That looks okay, not great. And I don't know, try to come up here. This is not really the good top edge. We definitely would like to have more dark values right around here. And boy, you see this right here at the end, these little things growing out, that's really gonna be a plus if we could add that in. And I'm just gonna take this dark red, try to make a transition to at this edge. This, you know, these that looks okay, not bad. This should really come up here. I guess we can do a big stroke right there, why not? There's some dots, why not put in some dots? See right there, some dots. And you know, it's in the same way as oh, if anybody was around when we were painting this glass, the same way we just, you know, get these little things like, you know, this. We're trying to build the sweet potato. This same, if you look back when I painted this sweet potato, it was a slow build up of teeny little strokes and, you know, so that's why it's okay to be putting these weird little strokes in that don't seem to really make a lot of sense. I'm going to just grab a little green. I'm seeing a little green in here. I'm just going to sort of say hi. We are green and we are involved. So here we're just going to say there, maybe a little bit right here. Looks okay. And I guess see like right here a little bit. And is there green over there? Not really. I'm just going to put some right there. Why not? And now we should kind of try to go beige for that. And let's see if we have any yellow ochre. I don't know if we even have yellow ochre here. I guess this one here is French ochre, so should be close enough. And it's really, look at that, how little paint there is. It's really time to re-up on the ochre, yellow ochre. Look at that. Oh my gosh, hardly any paint there. This used to be yellow ochre, and this one here I think is called French ochre. And, you know, I would guess it's just time to reach into the bucket of paint tubes and grab some yellow ochre. Well, meanwhile, here's this. Okay. Oh, we wanted to paint on here. Let's just try right here. I'm just going to try to say hi. Uh, we are 3D and we have depth. Okay. They're very simple, right? Couple up here. Start saying when they're for the fingers. And good. I don't know. And we can come right there. I guess it looks more 3D than it did a minute ago. Sort of, kind of, sort of. Um, oh gosh, look at the time. Well, I gotta run. Real-time watercolor painting, hand with potato. Wooden hand with potato. What a good time that was. Appreciate the thumbs up and everyone who came by to show support and all those great comments. And let's just take a quick look at the comments. Yeah, potato is so random. Said one valued commenter. All right, so see you all next time. Real time watercolor painting.